What's the job market like? If you're a job seeker, you'll want to learn the answer to that question by getting all the information this video has to share. From prospects to forecasts to outlooks, the job market is a big place, and it affects your education decisions going forward. Don't enter the job market uninformed. Curious what industries are booming? What jobs are in demand? You're at the time in your life when you're going to need to get a job. I'll be honest, there's some legwork involved, but it's nothing you can't handle. And the Job Genius program is here to help in every way we can. So where do you start? First, do you know where the jobs are? Or which ones are in short supply? How about the education or training you may need? Knowing this information will help you answer, what job do I want for myself? The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics says over the next 10 or so years, 20 million jobs will be created. And there will be an additional 6 million job openings in Canada. In both countries, a lot of these jobs will be in the industries that are exploding right now. In particular, areas like industrial trades, office services, sales, and healthcare. Let's start with industrial jobs. All those large production automated factories are increasing the need for CNC, otherwise known as computer numerically controlled programmers, as well as welders and machinists. What's this mean for you? It means that people need to program all those machines out there, or they need to run them. So why not you? Technology is helping create new jobs in manufacturing with no end in sight. These are hands-on jobs, meaning if you like working with your hands and fixing things, you should give this serious thought. And these jobs, on average, employ people with high school diplomas or associate degrees and have annual salaries that can range from $50,000 plus to $60,000 plus. Another job in this area that is growing right now is commercial truck driving, where 78% of drivers only have a high school diploma and starting pay can be as high as $58,000 annually. Sounding good so far? There's more. Perhaps a desk job is more to your liking. Consider something in office services, like office clerks, bookkeepers, payroll specialists, legal assistants, data entry personnel, customer service reps. The list goes on and on and on. Possess the powers of persuasion? What about sales? For instance, sales reps for wholesale and manufactured goods make competitive salaries, like $80,000 a year. Licensed real estate agents make healthy livings with an annual average salary of $100,000, and only 54% of realtors hold a bachelor's degree. These are just two examples of sales jobs, but they speak well to their potential. Salesmanship, if you've got it, has earning power. What about healthcare? You already know about the need for healthcare services as the population ages, but what kinds of jobs are out there? There are fantastic job prospects right down the street from you, at the doctor's office, dentist's office, hospital, and urgent care. All these places need medical billing clerks who, on average, earn $41,000. They also need insurance specialists, medical technicians, nursing assistants, and medical secretaries. By the way, the need for medical secretaries is expected to grow by 36% by the year 2022, and you can earn $31,000 a year on a high school diploma. In fact, most of these jobs are available to you with just a high school diploma. Administrative healthcare is a field where you can get a job right now and then decide what additional education you need or want and how to move up to a higher paying job. Learn more about developing a career path in healthcare, or any field for that matter, in the Job Genius Selecting a Career Path video. There's another industry we have to discuss. As you know, the world is becoming more and more digital. So, if your mind is hardwired to understand the inside workings of computers, then consider being a web app developer, where a bachelor's degree can help you bring in $91,000 annually. You can also be a programmer, an analyst, or tech support person. Those phones and computers aren't going away. That means people will be needed to produce and distribute computer software, help with installation, and provide support services to software purchasers. These are great opportunities to get a first job. And again, if you're looking for a good place to start and move up to a higher paying job, look no further. You may need a little more than a high school diploma though. So let me tell you about Career Technical Education, or CTE, which is industry-specific training in skilled trades where you can earn post-secondary certificates, licenses, and associate's degrees in various trades and industries. CTE is an affordable option if you're looking to continue your education, but do not feel like going down the four-year college route and taking on the debt that it can accumulate. The average tuition and fees for a two-year degree at an in-state school are roughly $6,400. Freshman year alone at a university is more than that. Multiply that by 4 and the dollar amount starts getting out of hand. The CTE route could have you spending far less money for 2 years and then, by the third, earning on average $37,000, while a college student is still taking on debt. It's definitely something to think about. We've only scratched the surface. You'll probably want to do some more research on your own. Go to the Occupational Outlook Handbook through the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and explore which jobs are currently trending. In Canada, the information is on jobbank.gc.ca. Visit an Express Employment Professional's office and talk to an expert there. And visit the Movin' On Up blog that gives current job trends and information. This is your future livelihood and lifestyle. It's serious business. Invest in knowing more about the opportunities in the job industry instead of just focusing on your education path. Because the more you know about the job market and the opportunities out there, the easier it will be to decide the education path you should follow. All right, let's talk green now, the almighty dollar. You're looking to get paid? Your seconds, minutes, and hours at work have to get you something. Because it's nice to be working, but it's nicer to bring home the bacon. Now, your pay rate isn't based on what you want or need. It's really up to what the hiring company is willing to pay. And that is influenced by what other people are getting paid, how many people are applying for the same job, and the level of experience, skill, and education required for that job. If you're currently working, you probably have a good handle on what's going on pay-wise with jobs like yours. But if you're new to the job market, the only way to know the going rate is to do your research. Don't go out there blindly because you'll only come back disappointed. Prepare yourself. Here are some ways to do your salary comparison research. Search online job postings, or again, refer to the Occupational Outlook Handbook or the Job Bank website in Canada to see what pay rates are being advertised for different levels of work experience. Browse sites like Salary.com, Glassdoor, Simply Hired, or Career Builder. These sites help figure the pay for a particular level of a job and take your location and cost of living into consideration. Consider contacting Express Employment Professionals and ask them for insight on what's going on where you live. The main point here is to do your homework, which may not have been your favorite thing in the world to do, but it's important. Just to help make it a little easier, we will be covering how to negotiate your salary in the Job Genius After the Interview Next Steps video. A question that I bet you're asking is, where does education fit into all of this? Or, how much education do you need to succeed? Whether you're thinking about college or not, this question looms over your job-making decisions. Truth be told, earning a degree from a four-year college or university helps in landing some kinds of jobs. Right now, there are some in-demand jobs where a college degree is required. An industrial organization psychologist, which requires a doctoral degree, is expecting 53% growth in the coming years with an annual pay of $84,000. An interpreter and translator, which requires a bachelor's degree, is expecting a 46% growth with an annual salary of $45,000. And a genetic counselor, which requires a master's degree, is expecting a 41% growth with an annual salary of $57,000. In Canada, there is a great demand for registered nurses, which requires a bachelor's degree and earns, on average, an annual salary of $72,000. You can learn more about trending jobs in the U.S. in the Occupational Outlook at BLS.gov. For the Job Outlook in Canada, go to jobbank.gc.ca. But maybe you're not sure if college is right for you. So, let's rethink the conventional wisdom that says a successful career starts at a four-year college. What about exploring community college and career tech education? There are a lot of in-demand professions where you can out-earn the average bachelor's degree just by getting the right associate's degree, specialized certification, or vocational training. This educational path could lead to jobs in diagnostic medical stenography, cardiovascular, and vascular technology, which are areas expecting 39% growth by 2022 with an earning potential of $60,000 a year with an associate's degree. Here's a couple more. A skilled certified welder or medical billing clerk can earn annual salaries ranging from $40,000 up to $80,000. You may need trade school training, but currently 50% of these workers have just a high school diploma. A construction laborer, bricklayer, mason, tile and marble setter can earn $29,000 a year with trade school training and apprenticeship. And there is an expected 25% growth for these jobs. Also, a physical therapist assistant can earn an associate's degree and then expect an annual salary of $39,000. And there is an anticipated 41% expansion of this job by 2022, so they'll be working. In Canada, the mining industry expects to add 145,000 jobs over the next decade. Many jobs are available with trade school training. For example, a mining machine operator can earn on average $60,000 per year. To sum it up, the education path you choose determines the job opportunities you'll find. So, with everything we've just talked about, understanding the current job market, how much pay should come your way, and your choices in continuing education, what's important to you is figuring out which roads are worth your time and effort, because what's at the end of that road could determine a lot of your life. We've learned that there will be 20 million new jobs in the coming years. We've learned that jobs in industrial trades, technology, healthcare, sales, and office services are booming in both the US and Canada. We've learned about pay and education needed in different fields. It's a start. A little knowledge goes a long way. Now that you know this, do you know how to find that job? Want to find out? The Job Genius Education Series is presented by Express Employment Professionals. Visit expresspros.com to learn more. Jump on board, your future awaits. Next up, Job Genius helps you identify the job opportunities that are right for you.